Hi students, this is Suchayadatta, SST teacher, and now about to pick up the 8th chapter of class 8th history, and the name of the chapter is Civilizing the Native, Educating the Nation. In fact, when the Britishers conquered India, or for that matter any of the European country conquered any Asian or African country, they gave this feedback, they gave this picture to the nation that in fact they had come to civilize the uncivilized world of these countries. They said that they were not merely on a territorial expansion, but they were doing a great job of actually civilizing them. That is why the name of the chapter is Civilizing the Native, that means civilizing the Indians and educating the nation, that is giving good education to the people of India, education which they had not thought of or had experienced earlier. In the previous chapters, we've been learning about the impact of British administration on various groups in India, that is the commoners, the soldiers, the administrators, the Rajas, the Nawabs. But in this chapter, we are going to see about the impact of the British conquest on the students in India. The Britishers, when they conquered India, they said that they had come here for conquering India, for collecting revenue from India and to civilize India. The civilizing part was a mere cover up. Their main motive was in fact conquering and collecting, extracting as much revenue as possible from India. William Jones, when he arrived in India in 1783 as a junior judge in the Supreme Court, realized that the Indian tradition of learning had been very good, had been glorified under the various texts. So he thought that he must do something to promote Indian learning. He was a linguist who knew various languages, and when he came to India, he sat with various pundits in India and started learning not only Sanskrit but also the learning of Sanskrit and about the text of Sanskrit and other vernacular languages. This gave him an insight that the Indian learning was in fact very great, and therefore he started making efforts to encourage this kind of learning. Later on he realized that there were others like Thomas Colebrook and Nathaniel who also were interested in the Asian learning. And together they started with Asiatic Society, that is a society in Bengal, and Asiatic Researcher, a journal.